Alright, so this character, whoop, almost walked into that one. I started playing with this character and then realized that I should probably actually record it. I was going to do a farming run, but there's something kind of special about every enemy being a censored mass of pixels. Ooh. Ooh, Blessing of Life, so early. I love it. We're going to stack as many of those as we can. Anyway, behold, or not behold, everything is pixels. They're naughty to look at. It's actually going to be kind of a test of my ability to recognize enemies, but also to avoid their attacks. Oop. Oh, I was distressed. Probably because I got hit. Ow. Or not distressed. Disarmed. Ooh. That's tough. We're going to end up in a death spiral. I know for a fact this character is going to die horribly in a really funny way. Or just die horribly. I don't know. Either or. Oops. Ooh, that was lucky. Yeah, there's just a little bit of an upward momentum after a cast here. It throws me off a little bit. I mean, the skeletons are naked. The eyeballs are naked. I'm assuming those wizards are not actually wearing pants under that. You know, they've got the robe on, but it's like they just got their fleshy legs swinging in the air. Ow, that's gonna hurt a bit. Not too much. Well, that's effective. Yeah, I'll make it work. Okay, can I has money? Thank you. I'm trying very hard not to die. Did the, yeah. I'll grab it anyway. Nope. There's a door out here. Nope, that's not an enemy. I just saw it. Oh, pixels. Must kill. Let's see, I might as well grab that just in case there's something. There's an axe. I adore a number of these, like, downsides because they're very wonky. Ow. Oh, this is problematic. Boy, can you imagine being disarmed going into a boss fight? Or having these perks and going into a boss fight? Honestly, if we... I'm not going to make it there. If we make it up into the North Tower, I will fight a boss like this. But I'm probably going to die beforehand. So what are you this time? So we're the Astromancer that it is shocked, so I become disarmed when stressed, but I'm also a Puritan. That, you know, these enemies are filthy to behold, and so, my character self-censors. My pure eyes are protected from the naughty enemies. Exactly. There we go. Y'all get it. Oh, we're actually getting a decent amount of iron here. That's good. I had some concerns. Ooh. Destroy all targets. What? Come on. Ow. I'm just gonna be taking a lot of damage. Don't look at the Switch library. Tons of waifu games there. Yeah, I saw a couple of them. I got an offer for one recently. And it was like, literally the second line was like, you know, we even have a nudity mode. And I'm like, why? Why would you send that my direction? What gave you the impression that I would ever cover this? Like, I'm not gonna judge people too much for enjoying that kind of thing, but like, ain't me, and it's really weird when a developer somehow thinks, ow, that I'd be like vaguely interested in such things. There we go. Not exactly in the same vein, but I got distracted watching a YouTuber mess around with like a weird challenge. I was like, oh yeah, let's actually watch YouTube for once. And the YouTuber in question, I don't know their name actually because I haven't paid any attention to who they are. I've just been watching the video, but there's a chest up here. Did I just not feel like getting it? I guess I just wasn't paying attention. But every video he has like a 2-minute long ad on manscaping products, you know, for shavers and whatnot, and it's just very uncomfortable. I'm like, I get it. It makes sense, it's kind of part of the demographic, but it just feels like really off-putting to see ads like that. Because it's just like, I don't really want to think about this sort of thing. I always had that problem a little bit with, like, back when I used to watch television. I didn't do it often, but, you know, I'd be watching Simpsons or something. They'd have those, like, really weird, what was it, Venus razors? They'd have, like, an advertisement for those. Oops, that's the wrong button. Lose no health. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Ah, that's the way out. Well, that's fine. Oh, there's an enemy. There's enemies up here. Not anymore, there aren't. Let's see, no runes, just blood. Yeah, I already found all the runes for this area. So we're not going to get more. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I understand. It forces you to go grind elsewhere. As opposed to... didn't kill him. Forces you to grind elsewhere as opposed to just sticking in one comfortable location. Like, it makes sense. It's just a little unfortunate because I was expecting I'd get a couple more runes at least. You know what this game would benefit from? I would adore it if this game got mod support that added relics and weapons. Or even classes if people wanted to make them. I think that'd be cool. Let's see. Keep gaining max HP? Absolutely. Even if I keep taking damage like that. I like my comfort zone. I do too. Wow. Wow. Sacrifice a bunch of HP to, No, it's fine. Sacrifice a bunch of HP to gain more max HP. Alright, cool. Now here's 2 chicken legs so you get it all back. Rad. See the chaos of modded classes and weapons and perks and stuff? Oh, it'd be so juicy. Like, I can see why they wouldn't, that might not be officially supported, but gosh, it would take Rogue Legacy and elevate it in such a good way. So I got 2... Like, this glowing ember would be kind of interesting, but no, let's re-roll these. So there's the Raven's Ring, but there's also... No, I'm not interested. Yeah, more castle extensions. Oh, yeah. You mean, like, more levels that you can upgrade. Oh, yeah. I mean, already you can kind of do that. Because there's the whole soul shop thing that gets you a fair bit. Let's see. Wonder if you checked out the new King Arthur game. I have not. They had reached out to do a sponsorship for me, but then just kind of like never responded, so I just put it off. The problem is whenever I get a sponsorship offer and they ghost me, the problem is then I'm kind of in this like weird awkward spot where I don't want to do it until I have a confirmation that they've, you know, that they're not interested. Because, you know, it'd be pretty annoying if they're like, actually, yes, you know, let's do this, whatever. And I'm like, my video just went out. And, you know, I kind of lose the sponsorship. Because, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm making a video for them and they wanted it to be sponsored, you know, I want to do everything right. And so when they ghost me, I can't tell that they've ghosted me. I'm just kind of waiting for them to respond. And then I'm kind of stuck, just waiting. And so I just kind of end up waiting forever. And just never get around to it until I, like, randomly feel like it. It hasn't been as bad lately, but there was definitely a period of time where I, like, missed out on some major releases because the developers were like, yeah, we want to sponsor you, and then just said, never mind, but never said that, and it's like, alright, cool. On the plus side, I kind of know this area pretty dang well. So it's easy to recognize the units. So the censorship isn't as dire. There we go. What happened to Wander's game? Well, I've censored the enemies to protect your precious innocent eyes. I actually really like this lightning spell. I think I'd still prefer something more long range for this character, but I still like this guy though. I mean, Ghost is one of the most annoying things. Yup. I've had it happen to me a couple of times. It was the worst when I was applying for jobs, like by and far. And so, ooh, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So what this does is gives me up to 200% bonus damage, which is lost when I take damage, but regained per enemy killed. Let's see, what's worse, getting ghosted on jobs or ghosted on dating? I think it hurts more with dating, but I'd probably say ghosted from jobs. But maybe that's just because I haven't dated in a while. And probably will never date again. Whereas it feels like jobs kind of interfere with your ability to live. Dating is just kind of annoying. Okay, there's a knife hand here that I almost missed. But like, presumably, eventually you find whatever you find your partner. And then it's not so bad. Whereas like jobs, especially nowadays, like you're gonna be probably cycling through lots of jobs. And if you lose a job for like too long, then you can't afford rent anymore, you can't afford food, can't afford video games. But yeah, I'd much rather just be rejected from either. And just be honest with me. I know a lot of jobs will not reject you because they want to hold you kind of in reserve, if that makes sense. So it's just like, you know, oh, well, we're going to go with this candidate first, ow. But if they don't respond or if they don't work out, then maybe this other person will be available. And, like, I get it. But it's still kind of not fun as a person. And I'd rather them say like, yeah, we're gonna go with somebody else, but if they don't work out, we'll go with you, because at least that's up front. The whole kind of just leaving me hanging until they make a decision is kind of annoying. Enkindled gauntlets. Those out explosive shots. After a short distance, they'll skill crit. Explosions can hit you. You know what? Why not? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. The damage is good. Ow. You know what? I can just do that instead. Oops. Don't do that. Need experience to get a job. Need a job to get experience. Endless cycle. Also see, need college to get a job. Need job to get pay for college. I was talking to my mother about that the other day. Talking about, you know, debt forgiveness. You know, why should we, collectively as a society pay for people's college degrees? And it's just because, like, I mean, to some degree, I don't know if college degrees are as necessary anymore because they're kind of universally necessary, but meaningless? I don't know. I don't think I'm a good person to ask that question anymore, as I am very far out of both job hunting and otherwise. But yeah, college is also far more expensive than it should be. Oh yeah, by like a massive margin. So you wonder, is there more Revita content on its way for YouTube? Yes! I was just very busy this week with a sponsored thing, specifically with Revita's publisher. And they wanted me to put out videos other than just Revita. And that was a bit of a shame. Yeah, I'll probably play more Revita. Just do that. There we go. This is wild. There we go. Nope, didn't get it. There we go. Now I got it. Got it. Perfect. There we go. Why are all the enemies not safe for work? I mean, I'm just trying to do this to protect you. I don't want to show anything that might be considered objectionable. You know how bad YouTube's gotten lately as far as demonetization goes. I would 100% play like a mod for various video games that just go nuts here. Okay, lose no health. Oh, that's convenient. Still no rune out of it, but I'll take the rest. In South Africa, it's not that expensive, but I hear in the US it's criminally expensive. Yup. I think for me it was 120,000, and that was like 10 years ago. There we go. Let's see. Wonder, I've been watching your videos for a long time now. Found you when you were playing Tower of Guns, and I just love to tell you thanks for all the company you've given me all these years. The amount of amazing games you've showed me and made me love. Again, thank you. Aw, thanks. Oops. Gotta blast that door open. I don't think I'm going up there. Actually, I'm just gonna let lightning zap that dude. Sorry for the poor English. Nah, no problem. It's more the fact that, oh wait, no, I can just fly. I don't know what I'm doing. It's more the fact that Twitch highlights it and it's hard to read. Yeah, here in Hungary, there are literally so many scholarships and easy to get into. And the college pays you. Wow, that'd be lovely. Now in the US, everything is for profit. Ow. Guess I probably should have just flown in there. I don't know what I'm doing. That's fine. Okay. Oops. Nope. Not too high. Rad. I'm very thrown off by this build. I can't wait to try it again on a character that can see better. I love the visual of it, though. Just the rocket punch. Like, I can't wait until we actually start investing some time into the soul shop to unlock stuff. Oh, I actually got him. I was not expecting that. Oh well. I love Tower of Guns. That game is fantastic. I'm actually really looking forward to the VR Mother Gunship sequel that's coming out in a couple weeks. I have to look at the timing on that one. Unfortunately, I do not have a setup for VR, which is a little problematic. There we go. Counting degree costs less than $10,000. Oof. Oh, what are these? Atropos' scissors. And the red sand hourglass. Do I give up half of my current HP to find out what this does? No, let's just look it up. So we want the red sand hourglass and the scissors. If I can find it, relic. There we go. Scissors. Critical damage from spells and weapons increased by 20%. And hourglass. Every 5 seconds, your next attack does 75% bonus damage. Whoa, the red sand hourglass might actually be worth it. Even if it cuts my HP down. I still like the chain better, but this is fine. Yeah, both are fantastic upgrades. There we go. Okay, we've got a beastie. Okay. Beastie's kind of rude. Ow. Okay, that's dead. Problem solved enough. There we go. Just got to make sure I don't blow myself up here. Because if I do 75% extra damage, that probably also means that I do that to myself. I can also just down kick things, which does like a ton of damage. Hopefully for the Mother Gunship game that there will be a non-VR version, but I'm not betting on it. Either way, I think I'm looking forward to it one way or another. But I can understand why a lot of people are probably not going to be able to play it, which is a bit of a shame. Let's see. So what's the effect censoring the enemies? Or what effect does it have? Okay, so censoring enemies doesn't actually have like a negative effect beyond just making it harder to see what enemy you're fighting and what they're up to. But it does give me some extra money though, which is kind of nice. It's actually a lot. Looking forward to the Cryptarch sequel. Oh, dude, Gunhead. I've gotten to play Gunhead a couple of times, and I really enjoyed the experience. But that was like 3 years ago, and I'm kind of curious as to why it's not done yet. My assumption is just world gets in the way, or they want to polish it to the nth degree. Whoa. Oh. Alright, that worked. Oop. There we go. Grab that. Hit anything? We're good. Alright, grab that. Some sweet meats. And do we get wind wall? It blocks projectiles, but nah. I'd rather keep the lightning. The only other spell that would actually be pretty useful here would be, honestly, maybe just the basic fireball, or... Oops. Actually, I just realized I'm not sure how this character gets mana back. Oh no, we just get mana as like a regular attack. So we're not hard locked to using the Astromancer's like, basic vortex attack to get mana back. We can get it otherwise. You know what? I'm just gonna go up here. There's pretty much nothing, but at the same time, I feel weird skipping any amount of gold that I can get. There we go. Look at the sweet muns. Unfortunately, this character doesn't work so hot on the vertical. They kind of do. There we go. Anything else? Just gobs of money. And I knew how to make this area, which I would normally consider a flyover zone, actually super worthwhile as far as like coming back through for farming. At some point, I'm gonna have to stop. You know, stop coming here and just focus on some of the new areas just because they do get me that much more money. But at the moment, like, it's a good, reliable, and not terribly risky farm. Ooh, yes. Lightning works great with a rocket punch for upstrike. Yup. Okay. Dang. Okay. Did I get him? Got him. Was that it? Yep. It was just that one dude. Well, glad the game recognized the risks that I was putting myself through to get in there and fight him. Okay, there we go. Wander ate microphone. I didn't eat the microphone. So my microphone stand has like 3 points of weakness. One that makes it rotate 360 degrees. One that makes it rotate 360 degrees the other direction. And it gets a little funky if I touch it. It's a great mic stand, and, like, I love it, but if I bump the mic for any reason, you know, even just, like, the barest of touches, it freaks out a bit. And I have to, like, reconfigure the microphone so it's actually, you know, no longer... I'm just not gonna get that blobfish, I don't think. But I have to reconfigure it so it's, aligned again. At some point I will get a better mic stand, probably once I have a house. Oops, wrong one. Oh, interesting. Even if my spells and abilities are locked, I can still do a kick. That's actually kind of rad. The door. Get rid of you. There we go. Easy peasy. What else we got here? Food? Yeah, I'll take the healing potion. Okay, defeat all enemies, lose no health. Wow. I can really just fire those off. I almost got hit by a shadow shot, but it didn't matter. Okay. We're getting a lot of these fairy chests, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, none of them have runes in them. I was really hoping we could start getting higher tiers of runes. Ow. I deserve that. Let's see, this area is also cleansed. Cleansed? Or are the enemies censored? Because I'm trying to protect you from, you know, their impure forms. Ah, no runes, so cleanse. Like, seriously, half of the enemies in this game are naked. I can't show that. There we go. See? Whatever that is, naked. These guys, naked. Huh. Those guys, probably naked. That person, Yeah, naked. Ah, that guy, definitely naked. There we go. Whatever this thing is, I'm pretty sure it's just a head. I mean, I guess it's got a hood on, but like the nether bits, like those aren't clothes. The shield, uncovered. Ow. There we go. The Hiroge Dojinshi Rogue Legacy I've been hearing about. Yeah. Is that how it's pronounced? I have like no knowledge. I never paid any attention to that side of internet culture. I guess it's not exactly internet culture, fandom. There we go. Well, there's some food and a dog. Oh, I'm disarmed for a while. I wish for the disarmed option, it would actually straight up just like have my arms disappear. That would be very satisfying, if kind of silly. Hiroge. Because I know it's based off of the word, like, erogenous. Which is not... Ooh. Wait, no, that's the barbarian shout. I don't think we really want it. If it was one of the fancy ones, maybe. Let's just go up. Nah. Tacking up one of these ain't bad. What is this? War drums. Which would still cost me like almost all of my HP. So I'm not super interested. Rogue erotic game. No, that makes sense. There we go. Made it out of there kind of like a bandit. Not that any of this ever matters or has any real bearing on me. Nope. Nope. Shoot. It's like half in the platform. Fine. I've already made 17,000 gold. At this point, I am unflappable. Nothing can stop me. I've already made more money than I would have generally expected from a run like this. I honestly thought this was going to be like a short joke run, and here we are, doing fairly well. Oh, did I forget to give this character equipment? I might have. I knew there was enemies over here. Fortunately, I timed some of this kind of poorly, but that's okay. There we go. Ow. Oh, fine. Ow. I was doing okay, hip-wise. Oh! I did not expect it to just pop up like that. I was gonna warp to the other, or fly to the other side, but then I died. I'm still unflappable. It doesn't matter. Nothing can stop me. Bookish. Bookish is tempting, especially on one of these characters. Oh, with fungal spread? Yeah.